Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to find out the weight of this hefty old girl and compare that to some past sleds that I had, and I'm going to show you how to counterbalance it and make this thing handle just as nimble as something 200 pounds lighter. Today I've got 4 of these scales. These are 330 pound scales. I'm going to put 1 under each ski, 2 under the rear suspension, under each arm, and I'm going to get the total weight of this sled. And then I'm also going to look at the distribution, compare that to my past sleds, and then just follow up with a little bit of learnings that I've learned over the years to make this sled feel and handle a lot lighter than it physically is. Let's get to it.
First thing you do is lift up the front of the sled, put 1 scale under each of those. Then I went to the rear of the sled and used my little hoist to raise up the rear and gently lower it.
Sitting on all the scales. First clutch side ski, 142 pounds on that one. Mag side ski, 146. I don't know if you can see that very good. 0.1. Very, very good balance up front. In the back, 93 pounds on the rear arm, and 331 pounds, 330.9. All right, the number everybody's curious about. 716 pounds that hog weighs. My previous best with all lightweight impulse mid-mount turbo apex, I had down to 642 pounds. What does that mean? Does that mean that it's automatically going to handle bad? No, I believe that the heavier sleds need to have a distribution of around 70-30 when you're sitting on them. I think that gives you one of the better weight ratios. It allows hard out of the hole shot, traction, and then also stability at high speeds. And then the other number that's critical is your front skis weigh no more than 120 to 130 pounds when it's fully dressed. I think that is really key to a snowmobile performing good. Stock apexes weigh in the 180 to 190 range. So on this last mod sled that I had before this one that I crashed, I had my ski weights ideal, and it was the most fun sled I've ever driven. New Skidoo Rev XRS's 850s are in the 140 range. Polaris Pro is in the 120 range. That's right where you want to be for easy steering and good handling. Put the rest of the weight in the rear. If you're going off trail, you're going to want something that's physically lighter with a better 50 to 50 ratio, kind of like my Sidewinder BTX. It's kind of a crossover sled. It's 57-43 without a rider, 42-58 with a rider sitting on it. So it's still not quite 50-50, but it's a lot better, and it won't trench as bad, that sort of thing. So weights, everybody loves to talk about, and everybody loves to argue about, but these are my findings. Talk amongst yourselves. Thanks.
I think it's time for the sled and I to go on a little bit of a diet. Stay tuned.